Oh, gosh, I'm a bit late to this. Sup, everybody? My name is Kartik M-Bomb. Welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. I'm a bit late than usual. Um, they did some kind of update. Um, Now everything to the right of me has the assumption, even pressing the buttons assumes that I have a PS5 controller, but I am still using a PS4 one. I don't know if that is intentional or a mishap that's happened. I don't know. Maybe it was an update. Either way, the game now thinks I have a PS5 controller. So, that's cool. Thank God nothing it actually changed except I had to change the confirmation and interact button, which was annoying. I'm a little bit late to the stream because I went to do something. And then it took me longer to get on Genshin than I thought it would. So, there's that. Anyways, I had to get on here earlier today because if y'all didn't see what happened with Archive, then this is like normal. This was a stream I was planning to do today to begin with, so all is well, I suppose. It feels weird that it assumes that I have a PS5 controller, so like the D-pad to the right where I can switch my characters looks different, and all this other stuff. Let's see how this sounds though. What the fuck? Okay, lower it.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Okay. Eh? Let's try that again.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
I've never had to lower it this much before. Sounds good now. At least that won't hinder the stream. But this is about as low as whoops, as it was for the uh the streams that I used to do on PS4. That's a bit concerning. Does that mean sound settings changed? No. Feels about the same. Dialogue volume not that loud yet. It sounds so loud. Why? Okay. Anyways, to the point of the stream, we have Lohen story quest, but first I have 5 condensed resin to run through, so let's just go ahead and do that first. We're gonna do Lohen story quest today, and it seems like for Genshin specifically, nothing really changed in terms of what was planned for today, but I had like no internet all day yesterday. That was fun. At least it wasn't for like 4 days like the last time that happened, but yeah. All is well. No. After this Genshin stream, there is something else we need to do, but speaking of something we need to do, last stream I was supposed to do during the actual special program stream reaction, I forgot to go do this event, so I'm gonna need to do this too. I want to at least do the first iteration of it. After that, I'm probably not going to give a damn, but I need to do the first iteration of it at the very least. Kaleidoscopic color chase. Very interesting event, I suppose you could say. Okay, progress completed. Ah, the final full week of the patch, I can get this. That's gonna be great. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get used to seeing the font look like I have a PS5 controller, but I don't. Will I buy one day to use on my computer, though? I'm not completely opposed to that. But, yeah. I'm not completely opposed to that. I wish I could be super excited for today, but I was like bummed out before like this stream way earlier. Not earlier today, because we did a stream earlier today, but the stream yesterday. For Genshin, everything is planned, but the stream I had to do earlier today was not planned. So I ended up doing this stream way later than I normally did, because I normally plan to, because I plan to do this around 5, like I usually do. Even though I could get on like sooner, like Blue Archives, but I usually get on there early because of recent. And here, it's just like, honestly, it's just more convenient for me at that time, I guess you could say. Thanks, I appreciate that, Flims. This guy just kept backing up though. I did get a locked piece today with like an extra resin I did. Now I got another one. Oh my god. Okay, give me that right now. That set just does not need a good DPS build, but it would be good for like Dern if I wanted to do that, I suppose. Emphasis on if though. Has it been a complete focus for me? Well, in other news, I did start. What the heck was it called? Oh yeah, the culling game. That's what it was called. Jujutsu Kaisen. I finally started watching that yesterday. That being said, I might actually watch season 1 because I feel like there's a lot of context I'm missing. But I did watch a few episodes, and it's amazing, to be honest. Not really surprising from JJK, though. Hmm. Forgot what shot with the front side. Well, cooldown is cooldowning, yes. I have not gotten like much of anything for Sanjonia. 2 more runs. Should I grab the condense? I probably shouldn't. Should wait till reset to pick that up. One of these days, I'm probably gonna stop like staying up till fucking though. It's a bit taxing on me to keep doing that. Be silent. Fear the dark. Close your eyes. If that was the other set, that'd have been good enough. Might need to hold on to that circlet. Might need to, actually. I just remembered something. You know, post special program stream, I forgot to like talk about my plans of like the characters that got buffed and their stellar conduct and what I should actually do next. I already have like the team I'm gonna have to play prepared, but you know, that's fine. Okay. I got this today and this flower. 2 fallen start ones. I still have yet to get an ER one though, but whatever. One more miss and I might get rid of it. Let's try 12. This is a reroll piece, but I can't bring myself to keep that. Wish I got that in the other set to be honest, but I mean, this is already pretty damn good though. That's not cool, man. That's not cool, man. Like, what the fuck? Alright, Easy Breeze Holiday Resort. Do I even care about reading it though? I'm gonna strongbox a little bit. Because I actually need to do a little bit. Uh, uh, bruh. Okay. Okay. Kind of want an HP sands from this set though. Okay. Okay. I have to roll that. Oh crap! I need to keep that one. Now HP sands. Okay. Hey, HP goblin, HP sands. No, not rolling that. Do I want HP from this set? I think I only need attack percent from this set. This one I need HP. I have to roll both of those. So hopefully see if I can get HP. Okay, HP says with ER. I would like to get HP circle at ER, but if I can't get that, then so be it. Oh my god! Okay. I'm not even trying to get a piece like that right now. Okay, I got another one like that. You know, I might have to give up on trying to get it. HP Sands with ER. At the very least, I just want to have the set. But I guess not. I don't want to do any more here. Wow. Well, wasn't that eventful? So these pieces are important because, like, the team I'm going to have to play Sanjonia is going to have Diona, Beto, and I might end up putting Fish on the team instead of Diona because it's going to be Beto, Diona, Chi-Chi. I might just put Fish on the team, though. Beto, I don't exactly know what I want to do with their Chi-Chi. I want to put on the Tenacity, the Millet set, which, let's talk about her a little bit. She gets buffed and I have, like, C3 and I'm trying to go for C4. Yeah. So I have to activate her cons. Didn't get a new far, which I wanted. Wanted a better feather, but that's fine. I thought about doing the same. Now I'm unsure if I want to. I might hold on to that for now, though. I'll use that the off piece. Oh, I have a better goblet than the circlet. The circlet I definitely need it, though. I needed this. I need this more than I need this. Oh, that's great. That is amazing. I love that. Fuck. Okay. That's fine. Good piece. Okay. She prepared. Diona, I need to go back to where are you at? Alright, she's level 80. I might have to change that one day. Okay, I have an HP sense with ER, but I'm still gonna try it because I could do better. This is gonna be nice to upgrade. Wow. Wow. Just wow. If there was a piece you could have done that to, there was literally one right next to it. You didn't have to do me like that. Really didn't. Because, could have really made use of that. Okay. It could get one more ER though, but not really feeling it. Alright, let's see this really cracked feather that I have another piece of. I think I have another one like this somewhere. Oh. This is the 3-line start one. Wait, so that means it's the same as the flower, I thought. Okay. So I had a flower like this. This one. This will be really nice to have this actually. Even if it were to roll bad, I might actually keep it so. This one is definitely worth the reroll. Wow. That 5 times would have been really nice on a different artifact piece I could have used. But, the piece is goated. 2 attack rolls, too? It's really like this piece, but better. I don't know what else to do with it, so I'll have to figure that out as time goes on. HP, HP. This one I definitely could use the HP though. Which, could have been better, but... That's fine. I don't want to end up strongboxing anymore though, so she's just gonna have to be like that. Definitely has enough crit despite that. Might be important to raise this too, but I don't think I can do that. Haven't focused weapon materials in a long time. So I want her on Noblesse, I want Chicho on Tenacity, and then Beto I don't know what that could do with, honestly. Yeah. I activate her cause the day that I get Sandrone. Why? I'm not too sure why, I just feel like doing it. Ugh. You know, I just realized this is a perfect artifact for defense scaling. It's a 3-line start, but it's still a perfect piece. Of course you do that. I mean, it's on set though, but do I ever think I'll need this? There's like a chance I do. Man, I have to hold on to it. There is a chance I do need it. Let me see that one though. Forgot how close to the top she was. Oh. Right, hers is an onset one. All facing that is like not gonna happen, is it? There's like a perfect piece like right there. Get rid of that defense piece. Nothing special. I need to go through my artifact inventory and see what I can get rid of again. Because there's surely something there. Anyways, now to do this event. See what's there. Get what I can get done and just go straight to the story quest. Huh. Didn't think it was this exact location, but It's also my first time over in the Easy Breeze Holiday Resort on my potato PC, but I digress. You know, I wanted to skip this, and then you throw my boy Bennett in my face. Like what? Hey, hello. It's a resort for vacation. Traveler might recall that I wrote you a letter to let you know that. Oh. A few months ago, I finally saved up enough money for all my well-paying commissions. They were well-paying. I finally managed to invite my dads and friends to Easy Breeze Holiday Resort for a proper getaway. My dads were really pleased to see that my streak of bad luck is almost fully ended at Natlan. Oh, I see why you say that. Definitely. Oh, you definitely have a share of good news like this with everyone, Bennett. Oh, that's fantastic news. It feels so good to hear it no matter how many times you say it. Really. Aw, if we only met you two last week, we could all have had a meal together or something. But it looks like the meal's gotta wait till you two come over to Mondstadt again. When you come, we'll find somewhere super safe and find or have a safe adventuring cave dinner. What? What is that? Hold up, Bennett. Are you saying that your dads and friends are gone and that you're here at the resort all by yourself now? Yeah, my dads were actually having a really good time here. But they received news that Miss Diana at Castle Tavern would be away on a business trip for quite some time. Mmm, you don't say. Perhaps she appears in Fontaine because they have a Fontanalia Film Festival again. I don't know. That's just a theory. Not a bad theory either. So rather than extend their vacation, they decided to return to Mondstadt. So as originally planned, that way they'll be able to get in a few more Miss Diana's special drinks before she goes on her trip. But don't you worry, I'm not stranded here because of a daily or lost boat ticket or anything. I was staying to help out a few friends. Ah. We were fishing by the sea and we ran into a few Ashas named Colorists. That's crazy, but I can see these two over here look a little bit different looking. These two back there on the table, or can we call that a table? Appeared to be in some kind of tricky situation. Based on my experience from before, I guess that they were looking for some extraordinary treasure. Since these Ashas are known as colorists, the treasure they were looking for must be what? Must be some kind of treasure, right? Some super awesome, yeah, some super awesome, bro. Yeah, it's like some super awesome color paint. Aside from painting services everywhere they go, the Ashas also love to seek out color paints for their personal collections. Yeah, I think I remember that. They do that. Not even the, well, aside from the colorless Asha, right? The colorless Ashas have discovered a very special color paint in some secret realm. The kind of free roaming spirit. What? And like the crystal fly, these colors always move around all over the place. The colorists have no idea how to catch them. Oh, tell you what, let us help too. Let's go. Let's go to that place and see what's going on. Uh-huh. Okay. What's today special for your collection? We're the ones to call. Looking up. Great. Let's give the colors a hand together then. I'll just follow your lead on this. Uh-huh, you don't say. They hope these also can get a hold of the most marvelous colors so they can mix the most radiant, dazzling hues and continue spreading their unique brand of joy. Okay, I can't believe I read that, but that happened. The kaleidoscope color chase roam paintballs actively move away from the traveler. Make use of this characteristic to team up and direct them into the color collection zones. A cure team collection product. What is this? When free roaming spirit or free I said free roaming spirit. When roaming paintballs come into contact with colors produced by the big die. Big die pool. Or Asha colors, their hues will change to match the corresponding colors. Additionally, color bursts triggered by characters using paint blast trampolines jump into the air, and colors released by puff and paint joy pop bottles can also change the color of the roaming paintballs. When the traveler directs roaming paintballs, they have changed hues into color collection zones of the same color to accumulate progress or phase progress. Oh, okay. When the progress is full, next phase will begin, and the challenge arena will change. The challenge arena? You gain a temporary attraction bonus for completing 2 phases while this bonus is active for free. Yeah, I gotta stop doing that. No, yeah. Roaming paintballs will move toward you. Sometimes roaming paintballs will enter a special vibrant mode at the time. Should move these balls into collection zone. They will all be regarded as having the same color as the collection zone. This is very strange, but it feels almost reminds me of something from Splatoon a little bit. Well, isn't that a shame? Now I'm wondering if I should even bother with this. It says collection progress. This seems like a, player versus player type of event. Maybe I should save this for another time. Looks like this will be available on Monday. Maybe I'll just do a stream on Monday because I can do a stream that day unless something happens, which most likely will. I'll do it still. I'll still do it. I'll still do it. Today's Saturday. I can save up my resin for Monday reset. Reset vibes. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till Sunday to do this. Or Monday to do this. Because it looks like it's that co-op event type shit. Which I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of, but sometimes I don't mind doing co-op and sometimes I do. Is that Shilonen? It is Shilonen. Napesha, or Napeka? I forgot to say this one. I think his name was Napesha. Did you have a good time with Minnie? Is it about time to head back? Yes, we had so much fun. Also, I took a closer look at the drawings Minnie gave me, and in quite a few of them I saw the idol of Mondstadt. Miss Barbara of the Church of Favonius is a really good dancer. Uh-huh. Didn't Milani say she wanted another dance party at the resort? She even said that she wanted to invite dance experts from other nations this time. Maybe Milani would be interested in inviting Miss Barbara? Sounds like an idea. I'll show these drawings to Milani and see what she says. Is that why next patch we're getting a dance event again? I only ended up noticing that because I watched like a video describing what happened or what events are there. It's funny. I said I wasn't gonna watch it during the live stream, but then I ended up watching a video summarizing like what is appearing for next patch. Yeah, I know. It is what it is. But yeah, apparently we're getting another dance event. I did see that. Anyways, let's do the Lohen story quest. I need to also prepare for, actually, can I go check? How many of those bugs do I have? I feel like I farmed it before though, so I might not even need to farm it, but I need to check. This is the desert one. This is not the one I have to worry about. Oh, I almost got nervous when I saw it. I was like, fuck. Never mind. I need to farm this. I don't feel like farming this right now either. I have enough time to wait. I'll do it off stream. I don't feel like doing that. I already did this stream a little bit later than I wanted to. Okay. It's funny, a crowd character needs a Geo Gecko for materials. Like, this makes fucking sense.
The wanton cruelty of the
And while I unload over here, I'm gonna go do something real quick.
He who wishes to peer into the abyss needs simply to wander through Nodcry on a misty night. The march of the wild hunt will be sure to drag him into the darkness. People ought not be so frightened of ghosts. They are merely talking shadows, chattering away endlessly about their past affairs.
Hmm. 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 Wow, I definitely wanted to do that. Yeah, I definitely wanted to do that. It's nice to come back to Monster every now and then, yeah. So this feels great. Whoa, what is going on here? Oh, so why does it feel like I'm gliding down faster than I should be? Am I tripping? Anyways, this is my boy Kaya.
Huh? It's not a holiday or anything, is it? Why is it so lively in here?
Why is it so lively? Indeed. Ooh, I need to turn this on. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! What is doing that? Stop it! And then you get rid of that. Get rid of that. Thank you. Golly.
Prepare a few more strings of colored flags. As for the celebratory wine, I'll do the quality check in person.
Do I really have to do it this way? It feels so much so than I want it to be.
This is our first award ceremony since the Expeditionary Force's triumphant return. We're looking to put on a show, you hear?
Leave it to us, Captain Kaya.
Leave it to us, Captain Kaya. Hold on. I can heighten it, thank God. Okay. I was like, can I heighten this a little bit? Like, holy shit. An award ceremony.
Oh? The Honorary Knight and Paimon. Well, this saves me the trouble of sending someone to invite you. I'm sure our colleagues from the expedition will be delighted to see such prestigious guests in attendance.
The knights are giving out awards?
Well, I'm sure you know how many knights bear unique titles, yes? Take the Grand Masters Boreas or Captain Eula's Spindrift, for example. Some they inherit. Others have unique origins.
Okay.
But in the vast majority of cases, they are titles conferred to honor said knight's conduct and achievements.
Like how I'm the honorary knight, right?
You could say that. Shame we were so busy with the issue of Dvalin's corruption back then, or we'd have held a ceremony for you too. Let me think. Why don't we make it up to you this time?
It's fine. It's been so long anyway.
Besides, isn't this ceremony meant for the knights who are back from the expedition in triumph? We wouldn't want to steal their thunder. Plus, being honored guests is way more impressive than actually receiving a title. You know, makes us sound like big shots.
You might actually have a point there.
Is that so?
Okay.
In that case, I'm looking forward to seeing you at the ceremony.
By the way, who's getting titles this time around?
Mostly those who've made outstanding contributions during the expedition. Winfried, Leifhelm, and Lohen, Vice Captain of the 5th Company.
Wait, Ham? You mean he doesn't have one yet?
If it were just a question of personal ability, he'd have received a title before the expedition even started. But he hasn't been with us for very long, and, well, let's just say there are personal reasons for the delay.
Personal?
Word is that he'll not only gain a title, but also official command over 5th Company.
Oh, so that means you're gonna be
Why?
captain?
By my count, he's even set to break a certain someone's record.
Whose record?
The youngest captain of the Knights of Favonius, of course. The previous record holder was our former cavalry captain, Dialuk. I wonder what face our former captain will make when that happens.
I'm guessing he won't make any face. Yeah, he's like such a I don't give a fuck face, you know.
I wouldn't be so sure. He smiled oh so brilliantly the day he set that record.
A smiling champion of justice, huh? Yeah, nah, Paimon can't see it.
Kinda can't see it.
Let's not dwell on that. Care to guess what title our dear Vice Captain Lohen will receive?
Oh, we're playing name games, are we? You're up, Paimon.
Gotcha! Easy! So, Lohen. Dagger Knight? Smirking Knight! Right! Punching Bag Knight!
You know, I'm not even surprised by this. Your skills are fading, Paimon.
Nuh-uh! This guy's just hard to sum up! Anyway, what's his title gonna be?
I'd say most signs right now point to the Benevolent Knight.
Benevolent.
Benevolent? How's that even slightly associated with
That's
him?
interesting to give him that title. Benevolent is a very interesting title to give him.
Long story. Alas, it seems someone has come looking for you.
But what, me?
Honorary Knight! Honorary Knight! Thank goodness you're actually here!
Is there something you need from me?
The Grand Master would like you to come to the Knights of Favonius headquarters. He says he has important matters to discuss.
Interesting.
What important business would he have with us?
Looking for an excuse to slack off, maybe? Maybe he wants to sneak out for a drink. No, he would never do this on important business.
Paimon can't say she'd be surprised. But it's not like he's never serious, so maybe something really has come up.
Let's go see him just in case. Talk to you later, Kaya. My boy.
See you later. Remember to attend the ceremony.
I wonder what leads to us seeing Lohen, huh? Wonder if I should change my team for the guy. Maybe. Maybe I should. I don't really have particularly any team for him because, you know, I can't get Nicole and Lohen in the same patch. I'm not in that kind of position. That's why I skipped Nicole partially, but that's not my main reason for skipping Lohen. My main reason for skipping Lohen is because I want to get Sanjane, and getting another crowd on another crowd DPS kind of doesn't sit with me. I'm getting sent journey knowing full well that my Skirk is most likely going to be stronger than her. But yeah. Could do this team. Do this team. Okay, I'll just give it some time. That's fine. Once I go through, I'm just gonna quickly do something again. Lag. Lag like it ain't just my computer, bro. It's fine. I'm used to it. One day I won't be though, because of course the operating system I'm using is the problem. But I digress. Alright, be right back. Okay. Looked like I came back just in time.
Any questions about the award ceremony arrangements? Perhaps. Are you even listening?
Okay. No objections.
Lohen.
Okay.
Huh? Oh, yeah, can I go now? Yeah, thanks a lot, Grandmaster.
Damn, bro.
Hey, get back here. What is it with you young people these days? When I first earned my title, I was so excited I couldn't sleep a wink all night.
Damn.
Huh? Oh? And how many barrels of wine did you guzzle while counting sheep?
That's not the point. Forget it. I know you're not interested in a knightly title, or the position of captain. But it's Adorno's final wish to have you inherit the title of Benevolent Knight before he officially retires. You've been back in Mondstadt for a while now, and you're usually stationed at Dornman Port. Have you not thought about going to see him?
Hey, there have been too many reports to file since our return from the expedition. I haven't been able to find the time.
Oh. Odd that the handwriting on the reports you've submitted looks rather like Gunther's, wouldn't you say?
Ugh, can't even handle a little paperwork. He still needs more training.
Says the guy, right?
Anyway, go have a good talk with Adorno. We'd like a smooth transition for both the title and the position of captain. Consider this a direct order from yours truly, the Grand Master, so don't go using work as an excuse, you hear? Don't look so worried. I have a rough idea of the agreement you two made before the expedition. If you need someone to cover for you... I mean, considering Adorno's special circumstances, I can make an exception and go with you.
Forget it. You two have worked together for so long, he'd see right through you with a glance.
True. And besides, I've got other matters to attend to. Is there anyone else you can take?
I see. I see where this is going.
Someone convincing, but not too close to Adorno. Do we have such a knight here in Mondstadt?
Yes.
That knight you speak of has just arrived.
So that's why you borrowed Varka's name to summon us here. Okay, so that's crazy.
I was troubled, I tell you. But then, I just happened to see you two walking by from the window. This must be the Animo Archon's guidance, don't you think?
Not at all. Paimon's not sure what's going on yet, but you just want us to help you scam someone, don't you?
I don't think Lohen's the scamming type unless it's just someone he just doesn't like.
Oh, no, not at all. Honesty is a knight's badge of virtue. I'd just like you to play the part of my friends.
Play the part.
And corroborate some of the expedition's events while you're at it. Relax. If I say a single lie, feel free to punch me, alright?
Wait, there's a ton of problems with that. We didn't even meet up with Varka until the very end of the expedition. And we didn't run into you in Nocry either.
Alright, speaking of friends, I've heard tell of a certain friendly custom. The friendship fee. Here.
What the? Bro, that shit just like magically appeared in his hand, bro. I mean, you can't lie. That shit was weird. What kind of custom is that? What kind of friend are you talking about?
That's a lot of friendship.
Paimon, you've got to be kidding me.
I receive an allowance for special missions. Guess it all piled up before I knew it. I don't really have any use for so much money, so why not give it to a friend?
Give it to a friend, I see.
You know, we could always do with another friend, don't you think?
What about those problems you mentioned?
Problems are meant to be solved. For the sake of friends.
What? Setting aside whether you were doing this for a friend or for a friendship fee, I'm starting to wonder who this Adorno is.
Adorno the Benevolent Knight, Captain of the 5th Company, and my direct superior.
Yeah, I kind of figured he was the knight. Well, he seemed to have the exact same title. They're trying to make him, I guess, inherit? Is what Kaya mentioned. So I was right that they're trying to make him captain, but it seems like Lohen doesn't want that.
Benevolent Knight? Wasn't that...
The knightly title I'm about to inherit? It seems that's the rumor. But in truth, he and I made a pact. In return for recommending me for the expedition, he hoped I, in turn, would reflect on what it truly means to be a virtuous knight while I was away. Once it was all over, I'd then inherit the title Benevolent Knight from him, as well as the position of captain.
Wait, does that mean you aren't confident you can get his approval, and that's why you want us to go along with your little show?
Don't get me wrong, I have no interest in titles or positions. I'd just rather not listen to his nagging.
Did he not join the expedition himself? Yeah.
Oh, he'd have loved to. He's a real veteran of Varka's campaigns. Wouldn't have missed that show for the world. If age and strength were still on his side. But I imagine it is now his final wish to find the benevolent title a home.
Is that so? Then we'll...
Got it. I'll tag along for the ride. Right.
I knew that would do the trick. Off we go then, to Dorman Port.
Well, it is nice for having a story there, I
What
suppose.
you just said was true, huh? You sure you're not out to scam this Adorno guy?
The situation in Sumeru is as described
Mhm.
above. It is time to eliminate the remaining poison Dottore has left in Mondstadt.
GG to those that did not do the Archon quest and went straight for the story quest. I didn't think they would reference that in the story quest. Oof. Okay.
Eric, Ursa. It's been a while since I last heard those names. I can feel a headache coming on.
I can't even recall all the things he did in Mondstadt. There was things he did do though, but it was like so discreet when he did them. So like, I don't know. I got a friendship fee. Do I have to use that? I feel like I do. Either way, it's nice to have a story actually in Dormant Port for once, because it feels so freaking, I don't know, non-existent. Like, what's going on? Why have we not had a story over here in Dormant Port? I always thought that was strange. Oh, don't know this NPC here.
Hey, old man. Still kicking, I see.
Huh. Didn't buy the farm during the expedition? Thought you might have fallen into some pit somewhere, what with how long it's taken you to come see me.
You worry too much. When it comes to pits, I've been the one doing all the digging and burying.
That's a novel way to say hello.
Who are these two?
Oh yeah, I
My
just
friend,
exist.
the honorary knight and his guide Paimon.
Honorary Knight. The same one that resolved the Storm Terror incident.
In the flesh, sir. That's me.
Oh, he didn't just resolve that incident. He helped us complete the expedition. The Wild Hunt, the Doctor, Andreas. He played a part in dealing with all of them.
Andreas. So they even reference Varka's story quest with that one, if I recall.
Oh? I've quizzed the knights at Dormant Port about what happened during the expedition. Unfortunately, for some reason, none of them were willing to tell me the whole story. It's almost as if someone told them to avoid me.
Lohen, is it your doing?
Since we've got a moment, let's have a proper chat. How did this magnificent knight here end up making friends with you?
I suppose it's because we both possess a chivalric spirit that shines as bright as Mora. Isn't that right, Paimon?
Yeah, just like Mora.
That is so convincing.
I've been keeping my promise to you, you know. For instance, I've been organizing group training sessions with my fellow knights every week to build ironclad trust between friends.
Oh, right. The team building I told you about. Great way to foster trust and chemistry.
As for this week's training plan...
Drugging the wine one night in advance? Is this Lohen's thoughts?
Oh, my stomach! My stomach!
Secretly swapping a teammate's ammo?
What sorcery is this, huh? What do you mean there are no bullets in your gun?
Digging traps at the training grounds?
Surely the vice captain can't take us all out if we swarm him at once. Come on, let's get him!
Eckbert? That's crazy.
Real combat's 10 times harder than training, and the enemy's 100 times more cunning than I am. Remember this well. Once you're on the battlefield, the only one you can truly trust is yourself.
Bro.
And so, to ensure the absolute safety of my friends, I went out every night, eliminating potential threats around our stronghold.
Vigilance and reconnaissance are indeed things a company captain needs to pay attention to.
Damn, straight to domain zone? What's going on? Ah, good old water.
Ah, vigilance, reconnaissance, it's so much trouble. And for what? Enemies who disappear quietly won't disturb anyone's sleep.
Prevent enemies from raising a convenient that it's raining. Oh, I can't attack. Lohen used a special dagger technique to complete his mission. His elemental skill and burst will also be switched to infiltration specific abilities. Usually the target that Lohen is locked onto will receive a special mark. Using elemental skill, he'll throw a dagger at the target foe. It will defeat a normal enemy on hit. While elite enemies will be frozen, elemental skill has 2 usages. In addition, you'll be able to use your elemental burst after 2 opponents have been hit by Lohen's elemental skill. Using the burst on will launch a surprise attack on a nearby locked on target. Okay. Defeat all nearby enemies at once. What does triangle do? Oh, I guess triangle down with a burst, right? Wow.
Like lambs to the slaughter. 99.
That's actually crazy. How is his throw dive skills just that powerful though?
Have you heard? There's a strange guy wandering around these parts.
I heard. We've lost lots of comrades at his hands.
Where'd he even come from anyway? He must have a death wish messing with the Oprishniki.
Damn, imagine getting a race that fast, man. That's a shame, honestly. Should I save it for a boss? Maybe, maybe not. I can't jump though.
No fairy tale ending. Oh, there. Much quieter.
This is like really satisfying in a way. I don't even understand why, but he's gonna 100% see my ass. But there's nowhere else to go.
Haven't you smoked that little wood?
Enough messing about. Time to wrap this up.
Those meddling knights. Will they ever stop getting in our way?
People who can't stop yapping about justice really get my goat.
Especially
What?
when one of them's launching sneak attacks all day.
What did that mean?
Why, if he ever falls into my hands, I swear I'll...
What does it mean to get your goat, bro? What the fuck did that mean, bro?
Use the force authorized.
Damn it. I literally was pressing his burst right there. Okay, fine. This is how I'll do it then. Hmm. Well, his burst is really satisfying to look at. Kind of like San Johnny's burst to me as well. Hmm.
Just ensuring my friends get a good night's rest. All in a day's work, you know? Of course, in order to gather intel for the expeditionary force, I also needed to maintain my connections at all times and communicate earnestly with my friends.
I didn't expect you to have matured so much from one trip.
Come, let me sprinkle some more salt on the cut.
Well, I already knew he was kind of a little crazy, but this is.
Perhaps another dash of pepper. A sprinkling of spices to finish things off.
Now this is how you grill me.
Bro. I thought he was like actually putting salt and pepper on someone's wound, bro.
Here, would you like some? I mean, you've had nothing for nearly 3 days. Or would you like to try something else?
Salt, pepper, spices. What is this, bro?
Oh. May I take this to mean that we have an agreement? You'll cooperate? Lovely! That makes us friends from now on. And you know how it is between friends. No betrayals. You understand?
Yeah, I could tell he's a bit crazy, bro.
So you two, I didn't lie, did I?
You, didn't somehow.
And that's the story, old man. Now pass on that benevolent night title thing and get some well-deserved rest, alright?
Hey now, we aren't finished talking yet, are we? Word is that you faced a truly formidable foe while in Nodcry.
Well, Lohen did, but he wasn't there for the Tori fight, to be honest.
Someone called the Rahir of Solnari, I believe.
Oh, yeah, we didn't see him there. But he was technically there in Notcry. He just wasn't there when we fought that guy, too. I feel like the situation with the right here Solnari was probably much worse than the fight against the Torre. Despite the scaling being vastly different, it's just the difference was one can die and the other cannot. One was just exponentially getting stronger as time went on. Honestly, if we gave him more time, we would have probably lost. That was kind of the problem with that fight, but it was all thanks to Albedo that that fight was even able to be concluded, to be honest, or have a plan to conclude it. Because that one was kind of rough. Every time I think about it, I'm like, if we just like let right here Soldari just keep getting stronger by simply time letting it play its course, he would have just been too powerful for us to even like fight against. Which is very interesting.
Whoa, really? Why haven't we heard you and Varka talk about that?
There's nothing to tell. I was with the Grand Master when we ambushed Rerir, but not only was I useless, I even ended up acting as a punching bag.
Oh. I don't even know what form of right here he fought. If he fought him in his completed state, then that's probably what it was.
That left me laid up in camp for several days. By the time I could finally get out of bed, I heard the news that you had all joined forces to banish him.
Oh, so this happened before we even knew about you. So this happened Was it during his completed state and we were making plans to actually defeat him at that time in the Archon quest? That's what it sounds like. It had to have been in between that time that he fought him. So he must have fought him before Sandrone had her little final stand that she had.
Oh, so that's why Paimon didn't see you when we were duking it out with Rarier. It's not like you to miss a fight.
Paimon?
Sorry.
No need to apologize. You're right. I wasn't strong enough. I was slow, weak, powerless.
Mortal.
It's so funny here, Rarier say that like he wasn't one too. Like, bro, come on.
Lohen! Hey, you! Take him and fall back!
He was a sinner who once set his face against the world. He wields abyssal power far beyond our imagination. Honestly, the way he fights just reminds me of Skirk, but like, I wonder what would happen if Skirk was here when we fought him.
Yeah, in the end, we had to use his power against him just to banish him. So, don't worry about it too much.
Yeah, if Albedo wasn't there, I don't even think we would have won. We would have simply lost that fight.
But he was once a mere mortal too, wasn't he?
Yeah, isn't that something?
Well, I haven't seen this Rahir of Solnari with my own eyes, but I believe that strength alone does not a knight make.
Does not a knight make?
Anyway, I've got some important work to attend to. You and your friends can come along if you like, Lohen.
Important work? Aren't you already semi-retired?
Ha! Just follow me and you'll see. Consider this required reading for any benevolent knight.
What's going on over here?
Ah! The benevolent knight is here! Grandpa Adorno!
Grandpa Adorno. The kids love the guy. Even the dog is here. Oh, and the cat.
Hey now! No rushing, and no snatching. Easy now.
No
Line up
snatching.
properly.
Bro, what are they trying to
It's
snatch?
alright, it's alright. They're just kids. A little excitement is a good thing. Here you go, today's candy.
Damn. It's like, yeah, today's
Thanks,
candy.
Grandpa. Ooh, this is great.
Is this the important work you spoke of?
Hey.
Oh, we're just getting started. Recruit? Try to keep up.
Damn.
Understood, Captain.
He's like, bro, I don't care about all this. Well, when you get older, maybe it'll change. You know, age does change people. Yeah, Lohen would rather fight something than do this. I don't blame him. Like, bro, why am I looking at a cat, man? Kids is not it for him.
Oh.
I like how they showed the depletion of HP that we would usually only see from hangout events. We're alright. I've never seen you this exhausted, even after a fight.
I should be the one asking you. How are you so skilled at this?
You get used to it. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Such is the life of an adventurer.
I can barely imagine our honorary knight doing things like this all day long.
You would be surprised.
We don't spend every waking hour fighting bad guys who want to destroy the world, you know. Also, the world would be a way scarier place if that happened every day.
You seem a bit disappointed, but this is our actual daily routine. Bro, what do you mean daily routine? You know what daily routine we actually do? We go to the crafting station, craft 5 condensed resin, and then I log out. That is what I do every day. And then, by the off chance, I go do my resin. If it's not resin, then sometimes farming materials, but I haven't done that in a long time because I haven't pulled a character in 2 months. Actually, it feels like it's been more than 2 months. It's okay.
Daily routine, huh? I've been back in Mondstadt for a while now, but that thing hasn't been easy. Not long ago, camping in the wild and facing constant danger was our daily routine.
But you were still on the expedition then, right? Now you can finally relax.
Oh, you think so? Personally, I find it hard to feel at ease with any sort of daily routine.
So you're not the type to do a daily routine. I get it. Some people are like this. They exist in real life too. They're the type of people who hate doing like dailies and, they spend money on a video game, like a gacha game, to bypass having to do all that bullshit. Can't really blame them, because like I've said this before a lot of times, but people seem to not realize how lazy some people can be. Like you underestimate how lazy someone can be.
It was the Animo Archon who scattered the snowstorms that once swept Mondstadt. The Knights of Favonius who won the peace we now enjoy through conquest. A single, unexpected incident could bring it all crashing down. So, rather than waiting for someone to turn my daily routine on its head, I find it more reassuring to follow an extraordinary routine.
What does that mean?
We knights are needed precisely because the world is so fragile.
Oh, are you done handing out the candy already?
Indeed. Looks like you're all wrapped up here as well. Thanks for exercising such patience. This next task should give you a chance to stretch your legs. We're going to patrol the surrounding area for monsters.
Monsters? What, are the knights short-handed? You haven't held a sword in years!
Hey now, my retirement isn't official yet. It's just a patrol. I'm still more than capable of handling myself.
Well, if it's like regular enemies, probably.
Things did get
Probably
a bit
fine.
tough a while back, but look at me now, eh? Might as well get going while I still got pep in my step.
Never one to sit still, were you? Fine. Where are we headed?
We've had strange monsters show up around the outskirts. No one's gotten hurt yet, but you can never be too careful. Usually I just patrol the area for any approaching monsters, but this time, I've got you for backup.
Yeah, forget about just patrolling. We can take them all on, no problem, right?
It's fine. It's Paimon. I love you.
Sure, let's go.
Huh? That's weird. Paimon thought he'd be more excited.
Are you expecting a let me try my blade with you or something? Perhaps another test subject? No way you did not just say that.
Well, why not? Paimon doesn't get him at all.
I mean, I get it for real. I don't understand Lohen either. He's very sadistic when it really matters most, but he gets the job done, right? I guess it's just his way of doing his job, maybe? We're not gonna go fight this guy over here, right? There's a lot of hilichurls that go this way, and treasure hoarders, I suppose, but yeah, another test subject looking at us. Oh wow, that loaded faster than I thought. I just slowly put my controller down.
Weird? No signs of anything unusual here. Are there really monsters nearby?
If you're looking for the ones that have been behaving strangely, I fear you're here too late.
Brother man, D-Luke? What is bro doing here?
It seems someone beat the Knights of Favonius to the punch, and took care of them already.
Okay, buddy. Okay.
D-Luke? What are you doing here?
Exactly.
Long time no see, Mr. Adorno. You too, traveler. Paimon? Lohen?
Were the monsters here wiped out by a certain Dark Knight hero by any chance?
No.
Oh, he doesn't like that. I forgot. Okay. Are you sure?
I'm not personally familiar with this Dark Knight hero you speak of. But based on the rumors I've heard, the traces left on this battlefield don't match his style.
Okay. All right. Still very discreet, I see. Dishing out your own justice, I see. Okay. You got it.
Now, this looks more like someone obtained advance intel on the monsters and came to clean up. Not even a single scrap remains.
Oh? So it would appear you're here to investigate, Master D-Luke. That's odd. Why would the boss of the Dawn Winery be interested in monsters?
Dawn Winery's caravans pass through Dornman Port. The rumors left me ill at ease, so I decided to see for myself. As for the Knights of Favonius, are they still understaffed, even with the expedition's return?
Huh. Strict as ever, I see. I took this patrol up myself. Gotta keep moving while I still can. I've been living this life for decades. Can't just sit idle, you know?
Thank you for your hard work, venerable benevolent knight.
Oh.
Wait, what? Not even Varka gets that much respect from D-Luke.
Well, it's probably because they're more like buds. Maybe it's just formal when it comes to this.
I'd say that's Varka's problem.
Eric only got away with causing that uproar by taking advantage of the Grandmaster's absence. If he and the Alder Knight had been here, they never would have allowed Krepus's heroism in driving off the dragon to go unrecognized. And we old codgers back in Mondstadt wouldn't have been the only ones left to stand up for your father.
But they weren't there, were they? Let's cut the small talk. Since there are no clues here, I have no reason to stay. Goodbye, traveler, Paimon, and take care, benevolent knight.
He has respect for him. I can kind of tell after their brief explanation, I guess during a bad time. D-Luke.
Eric. Even when gone, some foes leave wounds that won't easily heal.
This is the second time we're hearing those names. Varka said them too.
Oh, need me to explain? Sure. Ursa was a wicked dragon who could really take a beating, and Eric was an inspector who could have really used one.
Oh, okay.
Allow me instead. Ursa the Drake was a dragon who first appeared in Mondstadt 1,000 years ago, bringing calamity with its immense might.
So, what I'm hearing is this happened before? Before the Durin situation? Is what I'm getting at.
After the Knights of Favonius were founded, our first Grand Master, Vanessa, sealed it away with the Animo Archon's help. After that, the dragon sank into slumber. However, just a decade ago, it appeared in Mondstadt once again. With the Grand Master away, its timing could not have been worse. Not only that, it would lie low when the Knights of Favonius mobilized to attack, only to suddenly re-emerge when they were resting.
Such perfect timing.
That seems a little sus, doesn't it?
In the end, it was also perfect timing that the Fatui Harbinger who exterminated it just so happened to be passing through.
You wouldn't say a certain Fatui Harbinger like child, would you?
That's right. Your old friend, the Doctor.
Never mind.
Would it be more accurate to say one of his segments?
Ah, right. Varka did say apparently that he had some impact with this Ursa and Uruk person or situation. This is our first time hearing a story like this, to be honest. Damn. It really shows how far back like Notoria's existence really is. But like that's beside the point. How long ago was this exactly? Did this happen? It feels way too convenient, but I'm starting to understand maybe a little bit.
So, Ursa the Drake waking up. It was all part of some some plot by that segment?
Not entirely. Even a Fatui Harbinger would have struggled to stir up such a storm in Mondstadt all by themselves.
So there was someone else pulling the strings.
Indeed. There was one other person who, seduced by transcendent power, secretly colluded with the Doctor.
Seduced by transcendent power. This, like, the only person I know that like stands by his side is like Pantalone, given like their relations. But
he was the then inspector of the Knights of Favonius.
Oh.
And the greatest traitor to the Knights in 100 years. Eric.
Okay. Okay, never mind. Forget I said anything. Former inspector of the Knights? So what's his relationship with D-Luke? The funny part is this Eric person sounds so familiar. Like, I feel like I've read this name somewhere in the game at one point. And I can't put my finger to figure out where it was at, but it sounds so familiar, and I don't know where I heard it from. I remember reading it somewhere in the game, though. Former inspector of the Knights. So what's his relationship with D-Luke?
When D-Luke had just come of age, Ursa attacked a trade caravan from the Dawn Winery. It should have been nothing more than a common raid, a tactic they commonly use to incite fear. But the swaggering dragon was driven back by a mere merchant, D-Luke's father, Crepus, who paid the ultimate price.
Oh. I'm starting to remember now. Wasn't there a manga thing that was made based off of this story? I completely forgot it was a dragon. Yeah, I completely forgot it was a dragon that did that.
News of this defeat did not favor Eric's plan to seize power through terror, so he suppressed the truth, claiming he was doing so to maintain the honor of the Knights. If only I had discovered a moment sooner that he and the Doctor were working hand in glove. Perhaps I could have stopped everything that followed.
That's not your burden to shoulder alone. Eric hid his true colors well. Up until the incident with Ursa. Even his victims had no idea who was responsible for their suffering.
They may have got away with it for a time, but they've all paid the price for their sins now.
We needn't continue to live in the shadows of scum like that, old man.
You've got a point. We've got long lives ahead of us, after all. Let's get on with our next task, eh? This should lift your spirits a bit, I'm sure. We'll be assisting the 10th Company with their research.
Where is this story going, perchance? I honestly did not know how this long story quest was going to go when he talked about the title and him inheriting it. So, like, did we end up discovering a problem that requires Lohen's assistance, or what the heck is this story going to even be? I still think I'm going to keep the title the way it is, though. For sure. Oh, sucrose. Oh, God.
It's as we thought. The magic Miss Alice left behind isn't so easily understood.
I don't know if I can get used to her voice, still.
Traveler! Are you here to assist with the development tests for the simulation training bubble Type 02?
They're making another one like this.
Magic bubble that can recreate memories?
You've used it too. I remember this from the event that had passed. Ah, yes, the final patch of PS4. Good times.
I was told not long after my return that I could use this to catch up with the various events, large and small, that transpired during our absence. But using this level of magic for, well, storytelling seems like a huge waste of resources.
You're not alone in thinking that. Our investigation team quickly recognized its broader potential for training simulations.
If we could recreate formidable enemies from Senior Knight's memories and incorporate them into realistic, safe training simulations, that could help raise the whole organization's combat prowess.
That is true.
However, we've been debugging the bubble for a while now, and we still haven't fully grasped its underlying principles. We're also struggling to balance realism with safety.
That might actually be a problem. This might have been like a thing that, people probably had to come up with when it came to, I guess, VR.
Safety? Doesn't sound like something Alice would give much thought to.
That's so. Sounds interesting. Let me give it a shot. You're not here to take part, are you, Pops?
Oh, not to worry. I know exactly how much strength these old bones have left in them. I'm just here to provide the memories inside my head.
Damn, okay.
Oh? Then who was the tester in your original plan?
Miss Sucrose, the test arrangements are... Lohen.
Theodore.
Theodore?
Why are you...
Very Millie Astra coded, but, I've noticed this for a while that Dev's been using these models for NPCs.
Yeah. I just happened to come along with the Dorno to test this simulation training bubble. I take it you're the scheduled tester?
Yes, that's right. And these are?
Let me introduce you. These two are the honorary knight and his guide, Paimon.
The honorary knight? I didn't expect someone so distinguished.
Damn. Bro treated me like I'm a rich person.
And this is Theodore, a trainee medic with the 8th Company. Like you, he's one of Lowen's friends.
Lohen? Friends?
Oh, no need to sound so surprised. I have plenty of friends. Don't I, Paimon?
Yeah. Paimon wonders how much this guy's friendship fee was.
How much? What?
Theodore, isn't rescue and medical care more your thing? How did you end up getting roped into testing?
I actually helped to construct this simulation, so I understand a few of his basic principles. Besides, I trained to become a knight too. And even if something happens, I should be able to patch myself up.
But you needn't force yourself to do this if Vice Captain Lowen's willing to take over. We might get more practical test data from frontline knights too. So...
Yeah, I suppose Lowen's the better pick.
Chin up, Theodore. If anything happens to Lowen, we'll be counting on you to treat him.
All right.
Right.
I doubt there's a memory out there that can hurt me, but let's get started, old man.
I mean, I get what you say when you say that, but bro literally just talked about getting his shit kicked in by Ray Rear. But, you know. I'm kind of curious what memory's gonna show.
Come on! Show me what passes for an elite foe in your mind.
Don't get cocky, kid. You're not the only one who's been out on expedition with the Grand Master.
Poke them, and they fall apart. And that rabbit's more fearsome. Yeah. They call this a secret source automaton? See, names a chumped up boy.
Looks like my memories can't give you much trouble.
I mean, his chart attack is really fun to spam, I'm not even gonna lie. It's probably the most fun chart attack animation I've ever just spammed. And I don't have to like sit there and try to cancel it.
Fluctuation in pain parameters. Should we switch to a more normal test subject?
What do you mean by that? That's not gonna help us here.
No need. Let's continue the test.
Are you
No need.
sure? I don't think my memories will yield anything worth fighting against at this point.
Don't we have a knight right here who's faced more terrifying foes?
Oh.
Come on, show me the Rahier of Solnari, as you remember him.
Are you sure?
I'm not so disheartened that I'd fear his memory. I just want to see...
I'm sure the type of fight that we've had against him was far worse than what you fought him at, but at least we can confirm that he did fight him in his completed state.
If I'm still as powerless as he claimed.
Okay, let's get it. I didn't think we were doing this right now. Are we going into the domain expansion version of him, bro? That shit was kind of That shit was scary, low key. Cause like I thought we wouldn't be able to escape. It really hinged on Albedo's effort to weaken him. Cause literally, the longer the fight went on, he was getting stronger. It was by far the scariest type of exponential growth we've seen since like fucking anime that would depict it, right? Like I didn't think we would see something like that in Genshin. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like he had potential to be the strongest being in the game easily. Yup, it's the domain expansion version. Okay. What is the bar at the bottom?
Test commence.
Futile.
Damn, what is this disrespect? Yeah, he got stronger than when you last fought him. Because when we fought him here, he was stronger.
It's your turn to feel afraid.
Nah, we're not getting one shot, are we?
The moonlight.
Oh yeah, this did happen. Oh god. I'm still getting killed. Oh yeah, he did teleport a lot too, didn't he? I don't remember this move that he's spamming though. I don't remember him doing like that eye move thing he keeps spamming us with, but I do remember the melee he did. Lohen.
Are we losing control? Traveler, help me stabilize it.
This is like hurting my eyes looking at this. He's still not fighting as hard as he did when we fought him though. This is like the phase 1 of the fight too. Oh damn.
Wake up! Lohen!
Hmm.
Mr. Adorno, are you...
I'm fine. Just threw my back out.
Damn.
Gotta take a break, that's all.
Don't they
Lohen.
do it back out for
Wound up hurting yourself from trying to hold back that final blow, didn't you? Theodore, go get him checked over. Last thing we want is to miss a serious injury.
All right. Lohen, come with me.
Lohen, come with me. I had to sound so serious like that.
Mr. Adorno, are you all right?
It's no big deal, just got old. Things stick with you once
Just
you're over
got
the hill,
old.
waiting to be set off by the slightest exertion. Guess I'll have to ask Theodore for another prescription.
Is there something up with Lohen?
Could there be a problem with the magic? But if there were issues with the reproduced memories, the honorary knight should have noticed.
I tried to control the projection too. I don't think magic is the problem.
Are you saying the problem lies with Lohen himself?
Maybe he
Did the
got
battle
too
with
into
the
it.
Rahier of Solnari set him off again?
Set him off?
Lohen's pursuit of power began long ago. The traitor, Eric, collaborated with the Doctor on forbidden experiments in his quest for greater power. Lohen nearly became one of their test subjects.
Oh,
Experiments by the doctor?
interesting. Could he be just like Kale? And you say that he got sick during said experiments, but she got actually completely experimented on.
Fortunately, the Knights tracked Eric's cronies down, uncovering their plots before they could act. They cut their experiments short and tried to transport their victims away. But we intercepted them in transit and rescued everyone. It's all right. It's over now.
Lowen has a child built different.
I heard about that. That was the incident that saw you gain the title of Benevolent Knight, right? I'd never have guessed that Vice Captain Lohen was involved.
I never deserved that title. We saved the kidnapped children, yes, but I failed to root Eric out. I couldn't find their experiment site, nor could I help Lohen fully shake off the trauma of that incident. He's always believed he needs power to stay free from others' control. I'd hoped the expedition might change his perspective, but...
The battle against Rayrir may have deepened his obsession instead. Oh my god. And the worst thing is, did he not know the power that he had? Because Rayrir was, and I quote, the strongest being in the video game. I don't think that any future fight that we have will ever change that. He is, by design, the strongest being in the game that we have ever fought. And it will probably always stay that way, no matter how much stronger foes we may end up encountering in the future.
So that's what happened.
It's tough having to act the part of a friend with someone like him, huh?
Right.
Yeah. Wait.
You saw right through us, didn't you? Nothing gets past you.
I may be getting old, but my eyes haven't failed me yet. Ignoring his methods, the fact that he's found companions willing to play along with his little charade shows he's made at least some progress. Even if you're just acting, maybe learning from you will finally help him figure it out.
Sucrose, what's wrong?
There's something I'm concerned about. Honorary Knight, would you mind taking a look at this? Strange. Mr. Adorno said that Lowen's obsession may have caused the projection to spiral out of control. However, the simulation training bubble type O2's parameters were all normal. If anything, it was the power Vice Captain Lohen released at that moment that appeared unusual.
Oh. Interesting. So, are you telling me this is like a scouter malfunction moment or something?
So, you haven't seen anything like this before?
Bro had a
No,
growth spurt in the
it's not
moment.
the elemental energy we usually encounter. And it isn't the Void Realm energy that Mr. Albedo talks about either. Do you have any ideas what it might be, Honorary Knight?
I thought I sensed some familiar power back there, but I can't be certain. You won't say it's abyssal energy, is it?
So, you think there's something up with Lohen? He's not messing about with something dangerous, is he?
Something tells me it might be abyssal energy.
That's not what I meant. I'm just reporting my findings. We shouldn't accuse our companions of anything untoward. Not without evidence.
You have a point. We've just run into this sort of thing way too many times. Can't be too careful.
Why did you come here today? We clearly agreed.
We agreed.
Farka's orders, not my decision.
Even so, that was way too careless of you. Using so much power. What if we're exposed?
What? What is bro saying?
Then we'll just have to accelerate our experiments before that happens.
What the... Do you think those two are from that past that were experimented on? I don't know if it's that. I don't know. This is kind of weird, bro.
Adorno and see if he's there.
Do I want to teleport? I don't feel like I have to. Can I just take like one of those flying creatures? There's one right there. The only one I see though. Let me get that. There we go. That got a lot worse than I thought it would, but that's fine.
Oh, little Paimon, and the honorary knight.
Feeling better today.
Right as rain. I wasn't really injured yesterday. Theodore had a look at me, and frankly, I'm feeling better than ever. I've his treatment to thank for my continued vigor. Without his help, they'd probably have buried me years ago.
Theodore? You mean the apprentice medic from the 8th Company? He didn't look all that skilled to Paimon.
What?
He once aspired to be a knight fighting on the front lines, but perhaps the physician's path suits him better. Anyway, enough about that for now. Did you guys come here looking for Lohen?
Yeah! He disappeared after trying the simulation training bubble yesterday. We can't find him anywhere.
Did he come back here?
Yeah, he left a note this morning. Said he wanted to apologize for what happened yesterday. He confessed that yesterday was all just an act, and that he couldn't stand this bone-dry daily routine. So, to make up for it,
I'll wipe out every last one of those annoying monsters.
That's how he apologizes? Huh. Totally his style.
He's gone monster hunting by himself. Should we go check on him?
Ordinary monsters pose no threat to him. What worries me is that something like what happened yesterday might happen again. If you could keep an eye on him, that would certainly put me at ease.
I'll keep an eye out. Yeah, we have to find him first. But, you know, for the sake of the story, we know where we can go at the very least, so they just direct us somewhere.
It pains me to say it, but my sword-swinging days are over. If I went with you, I'd only get in the way. Guess I'll be handling today's routine work all by my lonesome.
It's not too far from here. Not too far from here. Could certainly run there too instead of teleporting, but this feels right. Teleport feels faster than normal. I don't know why, but I'll leave it alone. No complaints from me.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Oh.
So many monsters.
D-Luke.
Wait, isn't that D-Luke?
Yeah, my boy D-Luke ain't slick, bro. What's this? Let's be honest, something fought these things, not D-Luke, because it has like abyssal remnants around these enemies. A short while earlier.
Guess you're the last one. You'd better put up a good fight.
Experimental monster? Oh.
Who's there?
It ran away.
I never thought a winery owner would care so much about hunting monsters. Or could it be you're after something else?
And what about you? Are monsters all you aim to eradicate? Given how the previous scene was so clean that nothing was left behind.
It seems like Diluc is here for this guy. So when he mentioned this earlier, I guess he was referencing Lohen.
Oh? First I've heard of it.
In that case, why don't we examine the monsters here? Perhaps we'll discover what it is about them that's attracting so much attention.
Forget it. I'll go after the one that got away. Investigations and the like aren't really my style. See you around, D-Luke.
That's the gist of everything that happened before you arrived.
What's he trying to pull? Seriously. Forget punching bag night. It should be the needs a punch night.
Okay, buddy. So what's the deal with these monsters? Are they worth all this fuss? That is a good question.
Yeah, Adorno talked about him yesterday. Sounded like they're kind of weird, but they haven't hurt anyone yet?
Which is partly down to someone secretly eliminating them. And partly down to them preferring to attack their own kind whenever hunger strikes.
They attack their own kind?
Yes. Eyewitness reports are scarce, so we can't be certain. But the monster remains here do show signs that they've been fighting each other.
That's ugly.
Forming packs, yet killing each other. It's not the behavior of naturally occurring monsters.
I feel like this feels weird to say this, but I feel like this shouldn't be like a surprise or something. I feel like if monsters fight each other, then it shouldn't be a problem. But in this game, I guess monsters fight each other is strange. It just feels kind of sad in a way when you really think about it.
Huh? But if these monsters will attack each other, can't we just wait for them to wipe themselves out? Why be so vigilant?
Because such beasts bearing Ursa's flesh have appeared before. And not just once either.
Oh. So how long have you been here, bro?
Well, this is a coincidence. Honorary Knight, Paimon, and you too, D-Luke.
So, the Knights of Favonius are not entirely ignorant of this anomaly.
Yes. The tragedy Eric wrought cannot and will not be allowed to happen again.
Did you just say Ursa's flesh? Is this somehow related to that Eric guy?
So is this like similar to God Remains at this point?
In his pursuit of transcendent power, he once conspired with one of Dottoro's segments to extract a serum containing the power of Ursa the Drake from the dragon's flesh. When the reckoning with the Knights came, he and his cohorts all injected themselves with that serum, causing us quite a bit of trouble. Their strength and bloodthirst increased in equal measure, and consumed by madness, they even attacked each other. Ironically, Eric ultimately failed to control that power. Not only did he turn his sword against his followers, but he went to his own demise in the process.
Ursa the Drake? What exactly is it? How could it have such terrifying power?
I heard it existed for over 1,000 years. And it even fought with the first Grand Master? Oh
That's
yeah,
right.
that's right, yeah.
Then why did they only seal it away? Was even the founding Grand Master unable to kill it?
No. It was spared because Ursa the Drake was once an angel.
Excuse me? Oh, I need an explanation for this, because this is like fucking my brain up, I'm not gonna lie. So you're telling me a dragon used to be an angel? Uh-huh. This is the first I've ever heard of such a thing.
What?
I'm sorry?
I've heard that long ago, the angelic race was faced with a difficult choice, and Ursa chose to preserve its power.
Different from, Nicole.
Having lost its mind and retaining only power, this angel remained drawn to human settlements, not realizing that its proximity alone would destroy many.
Is that why Vanessa decided to seal it away back then?
Yes, but it was awakened by the Doctor's inducement, which was an oversight on the Knight's part. I won't deny that.
Rather than assigning blame for the past, we would be better served by rooting out the present threat. But Ursa's flesh and blood, why would it reappear within these monsters?
Eric was, admittedly, once a knight in whom we placed much of our hopes. As such, he knows our methods well. Before he met his end, he destroyed all records regarding his experiment site. To this day, we have yet to find any information to locate it. I suspect we have the segment to thank for that too. But Dotori's backup plans were dismantled by the Traveler in Sumeru, a fact you're no doubt aware of.
Well, the final
We believe this
form of
means that
him.
the covert measures he took in Mondstadt have also ceased to work.
Ah, so those monsters, they all escaped from the experiment site?
I'm
Where would the
afraid
experiment
it
site
goes
at?
deeper than that. Someone has likely restarted the experiments.
Past experiments, Ursa's flesh and blood, angelic power. Does this mean that power I sensed in Lohen yesterday is...
You noticed it too, then, during the commotion yesterday.
Yes, at the time
So it's possible that Lohen has been dabbling in forbidden experiments to gain extraordinary power.
It kind of like sings, because it seems like something that Theodore mentioned. Then again, what story quests haven't we not had like a compliance, an accomplice, I should say, not compliance, but I mean, accomplice like an NPC like Theodore, I suppose. I don't know.
He isn't bad enough to do something like that, is he?
Wealth, power, authority. Too many things can turn a good person into a villain.
Too many things. Such a shame of being human, am I right?
Ursa, Eric, neither of them were the bad guys you might imagine before they made their fateful choices.
But no matter Lowen's intentions, it is my duty to pull him back from the edge before he goes too far.
So, what do we do now? Keep investigating in secret?
No need for that. That's why I'm here at Dornman Port. I'm going to find him and ask him directly.
And the first thing we have to do is actually find him.
Oh, slippery little rat. Pretty good at running away, aren't you? Now, where will you go from here?
Hey, Lohen! Now's not the time to be cleaning up test subjects. The Knights are making their move. Lots of unfamiliar Knights showed up in Dorman Port today. Did yesterday's test expose us? Or did they capture an experiment subject? Could they have discovered?
It was only a matter of time. I'd say we were lucky to have lasted this long. Steadfast allies make redoubtable opponents, as they say.
What do we do now then? Find a place to lie low?
That would make reaching our objective even harder. That you were able to come here freely means the Knights haven't verified their suspicions just yet. We have to go all in while we still have the chance. Do it now. Use me as a test subject.
Now? But those problems we were having before, we still haven't.
Why are you hesitating? I told you, we're not the same, you and I. I'm doing this for myself. Extraordinary power comes with extraordinary risks. I figured that out a long time ago.
So bro did not care how he changes
But-
himself for this.
Do it! Now! Or have you forgotten your goal?
No, it's not working. Was the dosage too low? Or was the concentration too weak? Or maybe the perfect result was never attainable. Lohen, we've got to hide. We can gather more monsters for experiments later.
No, no.
Bro is drunk on wanting that power, bro.
Hide? How much time do you think the Knights will give us, huh? We've always been gambling with a small window of opportunity. No, we'd only confirm their suspicions if we ran. That would make us targets no matter where we resurface. How would we get close to our target then?
Then, what should we do now?
We're going to break the target out tonight.
Break the target out?
He can follow us down to hell.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay.
As expected, the Knights of Favonius are acting swiftly.
There's a crowd gathering up ahead. Something about this feels wrong.
Oh. That's Adorno.
Adorno!
A few hours ago.
Ha! I finally found you. Keep a close eye on it now. Don't let it stray too far from you again, all right?
Thank you. Thank you, Grandpa Adorno.
And don't run off into the countryside alone looking for it again. I know you're worried about it, but Hannelor's worried about you, too. We'll keep this our secret this time, but don't let it happen again.
Okay, I understand.
Damn. Okay. Oh, that's why the cat reacted. Oh.
A monster!
That's
A
what
monster?
happened.
How did it get here? Something about this one doesn't look right. Don't be afraid. I'm here with you. Now stand up and get out of here.
But...
Run back home. Don't you worry. Gramps here is a knight.
Gramps here is about to fight. Gramps here about to get his ass beat the shit out of. Bro doesn't even have a weapon. Like what? Bro used to be a knight. Okay. But where's your weapon? Right. I don't even know why you took a stand like that, bro.
The knights who arrived later defeated the monster. Its power far exceeded what is normal. Adorno fought it tooth and nail to buy time until they arrived.
Adorno! Adorno!
It's fine. You know my condition. I wouldn't have made it this far without your help. Fighting one last time to save others sure makes me feel more like a knight than lying in bed ever did. I'm sorry to do this to you now. I know you worked hard on those treatments. Lohen, the title of Benevolent Knight and the 5th Company's captaincy.
He's gonna feel guilty taking it.
Just let them go. Be true to yourself. That's all that matters.
Lohen, come with me for a moment. The investigative team's analysis shows that the monster that attacked Adorno bears Ursa's mark. Do you still intend to remain silent now that things have got this far? This isn't an interrogation. You can remain silent if you wish, but I hope you'll choose to come clean.
I'll talk. I'll confess everything and accept whatever punishment awaits, but please, please give me one more night. Tomorrow I'll go to the Knights of Favonius and explain everything. I swear it on my honor as a knight.
That's the first time I've heard you swear such an oath in all this time we've worked together.
I know it doesn't carry much weight.
Then let's use the Benevolent Knight's name to balance the scales. Please, keep your promise this time, Lohen.
I'm sorry, Theodore. I'd intended to make Lohen captain and leave my title to you. I know how much you've yearned for that title since you were little.
It's not your fault, Mr. Adorno.
This bro probably feels bad too. But judging that picture we got earlier, that Adorno saved 2 children, one of them was Lohen, I feel like the other one was this guy here.
I don't possess the talent that helped Owen pass the Knight's exam so easily. Years of work. And I'm still stuck as a training medic. How could I ever inherit your title?
Medics. Knights. We're all protecting people, aren't we? The way I see it. You earned that title. Every day.
No. In truth, I've done so much wrong. And what I'm about to do is worse still.
What? They're planning to still carry out their final experiment, right?
So you agreed to his request? Just like that?
What else should I have done? Ask him to submit a report for my approval? Please, spare us both. I know how much Adorno means to him, so I trust the weight of his vow.
There once was a man who made many promises to my father in the name of chivalry. Yet in the end, he betrayed their friendship. Warped obsessions and the passage of time can turn friends into foes as easily as the wind changes its course.
Quoting Crepus, are we? That really takes me back.
Did you guys all know each other back in the day?
Of course.
Once, there were 3 spirited young men who imagined their futures together. One was a rich young master. He dreamed of becoming a knight, but ended up inheriting the family winery. Next came the hot-headed rule breaker, who ended up leading the Knights of Favonius. And the last one obtained neither the wealth he desired, nor the power he yearned for.
Eric? Really?
Obsession was all that was left, piling up day after day into a towering spire.
Longing turned into obsession, yearning turned into jealousy.
Is that how Eric let the doctor worm his way in?
Eric made his own choices, no matter what was said to him. I understand his reasoning, but that doesn't mean I pity him. And it certainly doesn't mean I'll make the same mistakes again. I'm keeping a close eye on my subordinates this time.
Bad news!
Hey, haven't finished talking yet.
Varka, come on.
Did it come from where Adorno was just
We can talk about trust later. Let's hurry and take a look. Bro, what did he do, bro?
Leedsburg, what's going on here?
Adorno's gone. Lohen and Theodore too?
What the hell?
I don't know. I was on patrol and I saw the door was wide open. I looked inside and everything was like this. Captain Adorno couldn't have gotten out of bed in his condition. Could someone have taken him away?
Grandmaster, it's an emergency. Vice Captain Lohen barreled straight through our patrols and headed for the outskirts.
That kid. Seriously.
Did he leave any sort of message?
Message? He looked like he was in a hurry. All he said was out of the way before rushing off.
Did you go after him?
Well, of course. But you know how fast he is. I'm afraid we...
I'm afraid we're weaklings.
Track him as far as you can. Leave the rest to us. D-Luke, Honorary Knight, I'm counting on you to help me with this one.
Man, what is this this story quest supposed to be about, Lohen? And it definitely is, but it feels like it's more about the past with this Ursula the Drake, Eric, and more importantly, more about Diluc's past than his own goddamn story quest. But whatever, I'll leave it alone. Like, we only heard like very lightly stuff from his own story quest about this, but I'm learning more about it from this story quest. Is kind of crazy. Makes me feel conflicted.
Is this as far as we were able to track him? Well, he's not known as the 5th Company's sharpest arrow for nothing. Gone in a flash.
If you want to praise him, save it for later. Don't we have any more clues?
The dew on this grass is cold. Probably the effects of elemental energy.
Trace of elemental energy. I should be able to track him. Yeah, I should be able to track them down because we have a way of doing that.
Oh, you really are something, eh, Honorary Knight?
Thanks to Seat Lolly, we can do this.
Still, being spotted by witnesses and leaving traces, that's not the Lohen I know.
Do you think he wants to be followed?
Whether he's in a rush to complete something, or stop something from happening, our task remains the same.
Yep, let's get going. We've got to get to the bottom of this.
Oh, it's Yoimiya's birthday. Why isn't that nice? It's in the summer, conveniently so for her. Warming butt? Oh, I guess I never made one of those before. One of these things here. We don't interact with it. Do we just follow these? Oh. Domain time. I see. It wouldn't be a story quest without us going into like a wall and then being like, oh yeah, a domain I can enter, right? I shouldn't say it like that. Time is it? Right there, so I have to immediately go into another game. Should I do that in this stream? Should I do that in this stream? I mean, why not? To be honest. Oh, I guess it's gonna take his time. Okay, I can wait. Have air conditioning on and it feels pretty decent. But, oh. Oh. You know what? Fair. We're gonna be here a while because of that. So now I gotta go back into the loading because that's fun. I love that. Ah. It just goes straight into domain loading screen, bro. I'm not used to that. But judging by what we're seeing, it feels like we're at close to the end of the story quest and whatnot. I mean, I kind of want to reserve my thoughts for later, but like, I gotta say this. At least this story quest ended up being more than I expected. I honestly thought that was gonna be like kind of like more of a melodramatic type of story quest. I was not expecting all this lore drop in my face like this. Enough that I need to see like a lore video on it for sure. Cause like it's a lot for me to take in when I really think about it. And I don't mind that from a story quest. I just really did not expect that. Really did not expect that. Thought Lohen's story quest was gonna be like straight to the point, something almost simple, but quest progress saved. Do they think this quest is gonna be like super long?
These metal scraps and vessels. It's like leading the expedition through Snezhnaya again.
The vegetation here is a little strange as well. Could Ursa's power be behind this?
Your earlier conjecture appears correct. This place indeed looks like an experiment site, left behind by one of the Doctor's segments. No wonder the Knights of Favonius have failed to discover the entrance for so many years. It was most likely his handiwork.
If I have to be honest, he's kind of used to doing this, keeping his like, hideouts hidden. We've only ever seen like another one of these from somewhere else, if I recall. Nalcry, but.
And once the concealment faded, someone discovered this place before us, restarting the experiments on Ursa's flesh and blood.
You don't think it was...
What the hell?
What a pain. How many more test subjects do we need to catch?
Why did this angle make me think of Zilla Zone Zero? I should stop myself from thinking like that.
What are you looking at?
What are you looking at?
Stay put, and don't cause any trouble.
Damn. Bro was only looking through a peephole. You didn't have to do him like that. Yeah. Observe what's happening outside. Damn. They're just done.
The experiment results have been confirmed. the serum dosage still requires adjustment.
Wall. Oh.
Sir, the new subjects are here. This brat's real vicious. Took a lot of work to quiet him down.
Interesting. I'll take a look myself.
Why did that voice sound so unique?
Rejoice. You shall soon surpass the common clay of this world. You shall cross into the realm of the extraordinary.
Can I even look at myself? I probably can't.
I told you, don't cause trouble.
Did bro just try to jump scare me? Brother, get your fears of fathom looking ass out my face.
Was that a projection formed using memory?
Seems like a trap laid to slow our advance.
A trap? Could it be Lohen again?
Nah. That kid would have come up with something way more deadly. In any case, Lohen isn't the only one who was captured by Eric and is familiar with this kind of magic.
Oh yes, the other guy, the NPC, Theodore, right?
You don't look like you're here to assist.
On the contrary, I believe ending this as soon as possible is the best way to help you.
In this? Is that what you're saying now? Back when the test subjects were escaping left, right, and center? Back when I was ready to give up? Who was it who said I should keep going? Ugh. Did all the test subjects escape?
You shouldn't experiment on yourself so soon, Theodore. Did you think that discovering Eric's lab and taking control of Dottores' apparatus would be enough to help you restart their experiments? Look at you. You can barely lift a finger. Helpless to do anything but watch your test subjects flee.
Lohen, are you here to stop me?
Quite the opposite. Who do you think kept those monsters from eating you?
You took care of them?
I also plan to deal with the ones that fled into the wild. If you ignore them, the Knights of Favonius will follow them right back to your doorstep.
Why are you helping me?
I know what you intend to do with the flesh and blood of Ursa the Drake. I've read the examination report you wrote for Adorno. Old and frail, a mass of old injuries. One day you won't wake up. No one will be surprised. Without extraordinary intervention, that is.
I hid it! Even Adorno himself didn't see it.
Don't be so shocked. We're companions, both rescued by the benevolent knight. Did you really think I wouldn't notice your changes?
Well, that confirms that. That means Theodore was the other kid in that shot that we saw. Not that it surprises me.
Is that why you're willing to keep my secret?
Oh, no, don't get me wrong. I sincerely hope Adorno can live a while longer. It'd save me from inheriting any unnecessary responsibilities. But what I'm more interested in is power. Aren't you concerned that your monster experiments have hit a bottleneck, and that your own body can't bear Ursa's power? In that case, use me as your test subject.
Without you, we'd never have come this far. Refining the serum, continuing the experiments, bringing Adorno here? Were these ideas not all yours, Lohen?
Why would you bring Adorno here, though?
And that's why I'm also prepared for failure.
Failure? We're so close. As long as you don't blow our cover, we've still got a shot. Lohen, listen to me. The Ursa serum works. Adorno's improving. He can get out of bed on his own now. If it weren't for you, I don't think he would have lasted the week.
I should have noticed this by now. Knowing what Theodore is doing, now that we know they're messing with Ursa's power, I should have known they were fucking treating him with that shit. Oh, these are gonna be consequences that's gonna bite them in the ass.
But I can only add low concentration serum to Adorno's meals and medication for now. It won't cure the root cause.
Is that so? Oh, that's good to hear. The smoother your experiments go, the greater my hopes of mastering this power.
Do you think you could find the time to see him? He talks about you often.
I'll pass. I'd really rather not listen to his nagging. Besides, unnecessary contact only increases the risk of exposure. We're running out of time. The Knights of Favonius will notice something is wrong sooner or later, no matter how many tricks we pull. They'll only work for a time. How much longer until you have complete control?
Soon. Very soon. Thanks to your help, the serum's power has stabilized substantially. Though, I wouldn't call it a gentle concoction.
Don't go using it on the old man to save time.
Of course not. You're overthinking this. I know what I'm doing.
Uh-huh, so you say. Everyone assumes they know what they're doing right up until trouble lands on their doorstep.
If that day ever comes, feel free to slap some sense into me.
Blow our cover. Do you think the Knights never suspected? Who do you think was delaying the investigation? How many times do I have to say this? We were gambling from the start. With our time, the Knights' time, and the time Adorno has left. If you lose a fight, you retreat. If you lose a bet, you accept it. Linger on the battlefield or at the gambling table, and we're bound to lose even more.
What do you want to do then? Stand by and watch him die?
Wake up already. In his present state, the serum would kill him. Would you prefer that?
I haven't given up yet. I completed the final refinements before you arrived.
You say you completed it, but have you tested it yet? No, you haven't.
This is the refined high concentration serum. So long as I use this, even you won't be able to stop me. You can refuse to cooperate. That's fine. It just brings me back to where I began. I'll finish this myself.
Relying on hazy childhood memories, Theodore was the first to find this place, restarting Eric's experiments to prolong Adorno's life. But at some point, the experiment failed, and the monsters escaped. Lohen then discovered him and offered his assistance, allowing him to continue extracting serum from Ursa the Drake. That appears to be the full picture.
Well, Vark already figured it out. That's crazy that they were feeding him that.
I'll leave that headache to Jean and the others to deal with later. Let them decide the appropriate course to take. For now, I'm more concerned about the remains of Ursa's flesh. buried here, beneath the ground.
Do I want to know more about the segments of the Tory's past? I'm gonna be honest, I'm not that interested. Someone will probably read it, right? Part of the reason why I'm kind of in a little bit of a rush. It's already 1 in the morning. And believe it or not, I'm actually kind of tired, given that
According to
we
the
have stuff
experimental
yesterday.
logs, extracting high concentration serum requires repeatedly stimulating Ursa's flesh to increase its activity.
There's an ominous feeling growing stronger by the second. Prepare for battle.
This.
Why? I used the highest concentration possible.
You're weak. And you don't even have the self-awareness to realize it.
Right.
Self-awareness? What right do you have to talk to me about self-awareness? You lost control once before as well.
I mean, he's not wrong, right?
And that's how I know we can't go on. If the price for saving Adorno's life is his very self, then we won't be saving him. But the monster he'll become. Take a long, hard look in the mirror. Are you really the person he chose to inherit the benevolent name?
I won't accept this! I can't accept this!
I've come too far. I must crash out.
When was the last time I embraced the two of you like this? In the blink of an eye, you've grown too big for hugs.
Damn.
Adorno?
How did you...
I heard everything. You've been helping me cling on, haven't you? It's thanks to both of you I have this chance to hug you once again. Just like old times. All that's left to say is, it's all right. It's over now. Why the tears? It wouldn't do for the benevolent knight to check out by making kids cry now, would it? Promise me you'll see me off with a smile.
I just don't want to watch you.
Isn't it enough that you're here by my side?
Adorno! Theodore!
Lohen, why am I saying this?
This issue has been resolved, I take it?
Not entirely.
What?
What was that sound?
I knew it. You had to stimulate Ursa's flesh beyond the high-risk threshold to extract the necessary serum. If its power is allowed to continue overflowing, all nearby life forms will be affected. Just like the plants here and those monsters we saw earlier. Why are you still trying to act tough? You can barely lift a finger right now, can you? Hand it over,
Against Rayria.
and then get out of the way and watch.
The key to the underground is in the lining of my coat. Please, destroy Ursa the Drake's flesh and its power.
I bet when they destroy it, that's when Adorno probably does, doesn't he?
Goodbye, Adorno.
Go. That power was never meant to linger in this world.
So what is this? Going to be a makeshift trial team with Varka?
That's where Eric and the doctor conducted their experiments on Ursa, isn't it?
Sure is. A madman seeking power and an angel who chose it. What a farce.
One that we're about to bring the curtain down on.
Ursa the Drake's residual power is not to be underestimated. Eyes on the prize, everyone. This will be a tough fight!
Who cares what the noise was?
Captured for experiments long ago. They've survived until now thanks to the doctor's apparatus and Ursa's power. I added quite a few to their number myself. Looks like they're getting restless.
Did you really need so many?
Are you sure your cages are sturdy? We could do without them complicating our fight with Ursa.
Well, if they were sturdy, I wouldn't have had to work so hard to clean up previous escapees. But don't worry, they won't disturb you. I guarantee it.
Sounds like Lohen has his own job to do, huh? Are you planning to?
Ambitions of old subordinates. Revenge for beloved family. Those are your grudges to settle, are they not? In much the same manner, you just leave the monsters I captured to me. Oh, one last thing. Vice Captain of the Knights of Favonius, 5th Company, requesting permission to attack.
Okay.
Finally reporting in before you sortie, huh? Give him hell, Lohen. And don't die. That's an order.
In that case, please dispose of Ursa at your earliest convenience.
Traveler, should we help him?
No, let him face this fight alone. He has his own scores to settle. Yeah.
Oh, looks like that kid's friendship fee wasn't a complete waste after all, huh?
Friendship fee? Get that shit out my face. Bro legitimately has his own thing going on.
Can he handle them all?
Trust him just as he trusts us. After all, he's set to become the youngest captain since your appointment.
He'll be fine.
Eric, Rayria, Dottore, and now Ursa. Guess I'm not destined to rise to such challenges. But ordinary people, we have our own battles to fight.
Well, I wouldn't call you far from
Settle
ordinary,
things
bro.
with your obsessions. Once and for all!
Truly, I would not call Lohen ordinary.
I won't.
Damn, he went flying.
Things seem pretty intense over there, too, huh? That's a battle between legends and a drake. Now's no time for distractions. No fairy tale ending.
Oh, what the heck?
Verdict is,
Why bro doing his burst?
be gone!
Now be gone! Okay, I didn't expect to hear that.
Wanna leave, do you? Can you hear Ursa's call? Or is it the serum you smell? Well, I'm afraid that just won't do. Behind me stand not only heroes who battle wicked dragons, but slow, fragile mortals too. So...
Oh.
Each and every one of you!
Bro really trying to have his own little arc, bro. I gotta respect it.
Their strength and bloodthirst increased in equal measure, and consumed by madness, they even attacked each other.
This is the refined high concentration serum.
Why are we hearing these voices
So long
again?
as I use this.
Yeah, good! Come get your fill! Not one of them will get past me!
What the fuck? I haven't seen this enemy in so long. Oh my god, my eyes. Oh my god, my eyes. Okay. I can't see shit. Okay.
Rejoice. You shall soon surpass the common clay of this world. You shall cross into the realm of the extraordinary.
Once, you believed you could control your fate by gaining power.
Slow, weak, powerless, mortal.
Then, your paltry arrogance was smashed by power beyond reason.
What the hell?
Except that we should send our strongest warrior to fight Nodcry's battles.
That was Varka's story quest when he said that, right? It does sound like it was. Okay, we did briefly see Lohen in the situation with Andreas.
You are not special. That is the truth. One you once thought you had accepted.
This is Lohen's dark,
What do you
deepest
want to
thoughts.
do then? Stand by and watch him die?
Yet you will not suffer a mundane death to befall you. You are not wrong, you never have been. Power is the sole solution to all things. It is how we grasp destiny by the throat. It is how we resist even death.
I mean, there is truth in that, but unless you're Skirk's master, you're not gonna attain that by normal means.
You simply lack enough of it, not even close. Unless you accept this gift. Powers are neither good nor evil. Have you not always believed so? Carving up abyssal power, seeking aid from a coven of witches, leaning on to find favor. Is there any difference? Are mortals unworthy of power? Now then, accept my strength, my guidance.
This shit is a whole ass thumbnail. I gotta get this. Hold on. That shit is a whole ass thumbnail. No, I gotta get that. Let me get this. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. That shit straight up is a whole ass thumbnail. If it lets me, okay. I'm gonna do that again. There we go.
You're right. Power is just power. It's humanity's arrogance and stupidity that invite destruction.
I mean, he's spitting for real. What bro about to do with that? Stab himself? Let me stop. Let me stop. Oh great. Now all we see is gray. Of course it freezes here, but okay. See what happens. Oh, he actually stabbed himself.
Not so talkative now, hmm? You base mediocrity! You spurn my counsel! What I desire, I'll take with my own two hands. If I accept your guidance, I wouldn't be the master of that power now. Would I?
Damn.
I have no need for power I don't control.
Dude. Dude. Okay. That was interesting.
Lohen! Wake up!
Lohen! Are you trying to burst my eardrums? I was just taking a quick nap. That fight took a lot out of me, you know.
Never thought I'd hear you say something like that.
Is that the Ursa serum?
I didn't inject myself with it. Just used it to attract the monsters. Can't exactly deal with out-of-control monsters when I'm going berserk myself, can I? Plus, wouldn't want you finishing off Ursa just to turn around and have to deal with me. There's still a little in my system from previous experiments, though. That stuff gives you a real headache.
Ursa's flesh has been destroyed. There shouldn't be any further risk of activation.
I see. Totally obliterated, huh? What about Adorno and Theodore?
A reinforcement showed up. I had the Knights escort them back. As for Theodore's punishment, and yours, I'll look into it later. Stay with him until the very end, you hear?
Thank you, Grandmaster.
That's rough. Like, I feel bad for Adorno, even though it's hard for me to get really attached to him because we've only ever seen him for a pretty short time, which is a problem with the storytelling in this game when it comes to that. Trying to make me attached to an NPC is not really easy to do in these stories because they don't really grasp our want of him. Like, of course, I am empathetic as naturally as it comes, so I feel something for this person, regardless of that. But because it's like not a playable character, it's hard for me to really get, you know, into it like that. It really is hard for me to. It's just a shame to say that. But the devs always seem to always make all these heartbreaking decisions based on NPCs and never a playable character. Just because they don't want to make a character that looks really good, just that could possibly make money, just a dead character or something. I don't know.
Do not stand by my grave and cry. My life I gave to wipe tears dry. Here rests the
benevolent knight. This epitaph suits you, old man.
It's kind of sucks that that's how he had to go, though. Bro, really popping that bubble, bro? That's crazy.
Who chews bubblegum while visiting a grave?
Oh, that's a disc I'm gonna have to grab.
Hmm? Oh, you're gonna see Adorno too, are you? Hey, want some gum?
No thanks.
You always like messing around with this stuff. Said it made the kids happy. Pretty sure he'd be glad to receive candy on the other side.
So these, did you make them all?
I had nothing else to do during confinement, so I made candy to stave off the boredom.
Oh, no wonder we didn't see you at the award ceremony. You were in solitary confinement the whole time, huh?
Bruh.
That wasn't all. Our dear, reasonable acting Grandmaster Jean handed down 2 other punishments.
And what were those?
The Knights have decided to rescind my commendation and not promote me to captain.
I'm sure he doesn't really care about not having that.
The title of Benevolent Knight is to be buried with Adorno. The position of 5th Company Captain will also remain vacant. For the time being.
Wait, what? So there's just straight up no captain, just a vice captain? How the fuck does that work?
Is that really okay?
Yeah, it doesn't even make sense. Like, bro, you're not gonna make him captain, but he's gonna be vice captain, but no one's gonna have the captain spot. Alright.
To quote Varka, look, Mondstadt did just fine for a long time with only an acting Grandmaster, right?
He sure can be persuasive when he wants to be. That is true.
And it's all the more so
Bro,
for
chill.
the title of Benevolent Knight.
Yeah, I'm
I
chilling.
will not allow anyone unworthy to inherit it. Even if the unworthy successor is me.
Paimon suddenly felt like that title suited you for a second. Must have been her imagination, eh?
You think so? I prefer a different title, really. The ends justify the means knight. The a win is a win knight. The punching bag knight. Sounds alright, too.
Wait, now he actually is thinking about the punching bag name?
That said, it seems this sinner will have to win a few more battles first before getting his next commendation.
Are you still pursuing power?
Of course. After all, someone once told me, acknowledging my limits is the first step towards transcending the mundane. I'll keep winning, no matter what it takes.
Fair enough.
Relax. Learning from our mistakes is part and parcel of getting stronger, no? Besides, I know why I pursue power. Forgetting what you wanted in the first place? That would be true defeat. Do I look like that kind of idiot to you?
Well, I guess that is true. But how many people remember in the end?
It's food for thought. Best to have someone on hand to help if something does go wrong. In that case, until I'm strong enough to shoulder everything on my own, don't grow old on me. Alright?
What, your level, bro? Adventure level? I've been max for years. Mint bubblegum? What? Mint bubblegum. Okay. Can I check that? Guess I had to check that somewhere else. Oh, I forgot to open those boxes from before. I guess I can go check over here, since it's a recipe. See what it actually gives. This story quest was definitely more than I expected. I didn't expect it to be told or even shown in it what I expected. I don't know what to expect usually when I do these though. I'll just check this out. What time is it? Right. Oh, it's HP recipe 1. I haven't actually done this in a while though. Will I ever even do these? Oh, it's a revive, right? Wait, that's so strange that Bubblegum revives you. That's kind of funny in a way. Oh right, hold up.
Which should I choose?
Gotta grab this too. Got the dust for like another time. How convenient. If only I was actually pulling this character, that is, but that is not the case. But the Pearl Gems are nice. Definitely gonna need whatever I can get throughout all of this. It's a shame that Imagine Theater appears like, what is it, the day after next patch starts? Here I thought it was gonna appear during this patch one more time before it, because that would have been very convenient for me. Especially given what I may be doing that day. I can make 2 condensed, but I'll wait till reset for that. Even though I don't know how much longer I'll keep doing that for. Oh, mouse. That's what happened. I was like, wait, why can't I control this? Oh, mouse. Love that. Lovely. Originally, I was going to do the event, but since it seems to be almost over, I could really just do a stream doing that event on another day. That's going to be a first-hand experience. I don't know if that's going to go very well, given how poor my computer is, but I'm actually still very curious. It is going to be a first experience, so in a way, I kind of want to like do that for its own stream since it's that close to like everything being available, which is why I chose to not do the rest of it for the event, the Natlin event that is there at the moment. We have one more full week of this patch, and basically whatever stream I decide to do for Monday, that's gonna probably be it. I don't know when the next Genshin stream gonna be. Usually it's really slow around this period. Thankfully, all next week is gonna be probably focused more on the other game I play. Until I eventually go grind heavy with like the freaking moon exploration. I wonder how my computer's gonna handle that, but that's beside the point. Here I thought I was gonna end up needing to use a team for Lohen, but I don't know what I was expecting for the story quest. It ended up being more about focusing him in a way that whenever he was there, he fought on his own. Thought that was cool. I'll go back, switch back to this. I guess I did click it too fast. Gotta wait a second, I suppose. Also, what is this? Okay, we're good. Go back to this. Every time on streams, I do it over here, but naturally I would have ended the stream if it wasn't even like this close to 1 a.m. But since it is 1 a.m., I guess I could bring you with me to what I usually do around this time. It would be interesting to do so. I guess there's also this I can check. How many Primo Gems do I have? soon the month are gonna reset. I might wait to do my poll session for St. Johnny on purpose of that, but nah. I don't see a purpose. I have enough to guarantee it regardless, because I have a guarantee. All next patch can be saved for next patch following, which St. Johnny's release. I'm in a somewhat good position, but in a position to guarantee whatever character appears in the next patch, I don't know how to feel about that though, because I have no idea what future impact holds, but I guess it's something to think about. That is 69 just with the extra intertwined fate I have. And not even like the extra I can get here. And 69 pulls and that 61 pity on a guarantee that I've been holding on to for a while. I could have guaranteed Nicole with that. Thank you, Scroll. Always like bringing this to daytime because it just feels weird not to do it. I'm too used to doing it now. I've done this for years. But originally I'd say thank you guys for watching this video, but I'll still say it anyway. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so we know if I want to be able to up on the channel or stream, since that's all I've been really doing, streaming this game and the other game I'm about to go back to. At some point in the future, I'll play one of the other games I still plan to go back to, and another I want to do a playthrough for, but I'm kind of giving it time before I do that, so it might be a couple months before I decide to do that. But plans. It seems like because this event over here is almost finished, this kaleidoscope color chase, the last part will be on Monday. So I'll just wait till Monday to do all this for a stream. It's going to be an interesting experience. That is for damn sure. It is going to be an experience. So I'll do that for its own stream, just because I'm actually curious how that's going to go. The last part will be on Monday reset from what I've, I guess, read. Since tomorrow's Sunday, and it seems like it's going to be like a 24-hour clock. It's always been like that. When there's 1 day left, it's usually like 2 days. Or less than that. It's usually something like that, so I'll just do it next week, 1 day. Whatever stream comes for Genshin after that, nothing else can happen for Genshin next week. I have a lot going on for the other game I'm playing, Blue Archive, but there's gonna be a lot going on with Genshin when next patch starts, so I'm probably gonna hard focus Genshin for a while during that time. Kind of. I'm gonna have to like balance it, I feel like. Kinda, sort of. I'll try to figure that out. But that's for me, my future me to figure out. So that's what it would be. But yeah. I've played this game on PS4 for years. And now, as of this year, I've shot the potato PC arc. But how long will that last? Originally, I would just end the stream, but I'm taking you with me. So it may take a while for y'all to see this, but you're probably just gonna see a black screen. I have to wait for that to close before I do this. Come on, close. There we go. It sucks that Genshin's still not on Steam, by the way. It's something that kind of like irritates me. I'm like using a different launcher for it, and it's not like super smooth either. Despite that, I know that my computer will still lag, but I may need to prove a point by trying Zone Zero that appeared on Steam recently. Eventually, I'm going to check that out and probably make a post talking about it. You know, I can always change the display capture to show my whole computer, but not like I have anything to hide, but I don't really want to show everything that's there. I mean, I could show this little bar here. What the where did it go? Oh, yeah, that. I intend to make this bigger. Well, I can intend to make it bigger, but why can I flip it upside down? I never even knew I could do that through OBS. The first time learning of that. That's cool. Give it a second. Well, while this is loading, I can also check this real quick. Because it's going to take a little bit. It usually does. Well, not on stream, though. It usually doesn't take that long for it to load up when I'm not streaming, but I digress. Oh, I sure love black screens. Mmm, tasty. Whoa, I didn't like that song. Oh. Oh, you're finally doing this. I thought you've already done this. That's cool. Oh, right, it's a different window I have to... Yeah. Okay. It's already about to open. I keep forgetting I can do that. But you know, I don't have to do this, but I just choose to. It's like never full screens, which sucks. I can kind of make it full screen though. Kind of. It would be there on the screen if I do that. That's like the only way I could show it full, actually. As if I care to do that. But yeah. I'll play this at some point. I don't know when. I need to see how that goes when I do that. I do intend to come back to this game. I just don't know when I'm gonna do it. I heard their anniversary is coming up. 11th anniversary, and I stopped sometime after 10th last year. I might just randomly hit a ride over there. I heard they did something interesting over here, where apparently every 10 pulls a guarantee, which is very interesting. Very interesting. But what I'm about to do is go over here. Because we did a stream over here earlier today. But this is around the time that I go back into here to finish up the loose ends that I have here. See ya. Normally I won't always do this, but I said during my... Did I say it during Blue Archive? No, I said it during my Genshin streams that I start doing this more. Whenever I have like a reason to go back into here, just excuse to... Oh shit, I forgot about that. I should probably not do that. I see that Steam recognizes a PS4 controller, but for some reason, Genshin's like, oh, it's a PS5 controller. I mean, I kind of get it why it's like that, but come on. Come on. So now we load into here again, just to check some things. Grab the last thing I'm missing from my daily, because I can't do it when I do everything else, which is annoying, but it is what it is. Fun to do this as like a little Easter egg, 'cause it gives like a reason for those who watch my Blue Archive streams to come over here. Even if it's just to like go towards the end of the stream and only get to see like when I go into Blue Archive, because I'll just do this alone. May do the opposite with Blue Archive one day, you know. There's always a possibility I'll do that. Or go into Genshin, the Blue Archive stream. There's always a chance that I do that. The only reason why I don't want to do that because of how long it takes for me to get into the game. Because it does take me a long time for it to load up. It's funny, it takes me a long time to load into the game, but like downloading updates is so much faster than it was for me on PS4. It makes me so sad thinking about that, but it's fun. Hopefully there's nothing else I'm forgetting that I want to do on here, but I think I did most of what I wanted to do on here when I did the stream earlier today. It's crazy. Everything feels pretty normal for Genshin because the day that I wanted to stream this was basically what I had planned to do. But there was a stream yesterday that I could not do because my internet service provider just got yeeted and I was gone without internet for the rest of the day. And I was almost convinced I was going to be gone for the rest of rest of next week, which was not bueno for me. I was very anxious about that. But yeah. Cafe, I need to go to cafe, I suppose, but do I want to do this? Kind of. I kind of do. Now that I know I can't actually max it out if I pick up everything earlier in the day, it's kind of nice. Technically, I don't have to grab this now, but I'm going to. I don't think I could do anything in shop. Take advantage of the last 2 days I have left. Still wonder if I could have gotten further in the final restriction, because I felt like I did do better. Maybe I can do 70 but not 74. That thought has crossed my mind at least once. During the stream I could have like actually tried a bit harder to at least get something resolute from that. But $12, not too bad. I don't think I can really get any more out of this, so maybe it's possible for me to get another student from like level 85 to 90 or something. Maybe I should try that, but I don't know if I should. What is this? Today is the 20th, right? Or the 21st. That couldn't be what this is, right? Okay, no, it's just this. That means I successfully defended. Okay. It's not what I think it is. I think it's the 22nd I'm thinking about when I get the other rewards, because there's rewards from us doing the survey. Okay. Go here, check them out, could raid as well. Okay, I figured it was just tapping the chibis again. That's fine, I guess. This thing resets in an hour though, and the new students will get thrown into here. Okay, so that's around the time that happens. So it's at 3 a.m. every day. There's like different students that appear in here just before reset. I don't think it really changes again after that, so I think that is when it changes that I was talking about in the stream earlier today. Okay. I didn't know exactly what time it would be at, but it's not that I can't get that student. I'm pretty sure that student's a welfare student. Can't get that one. It's a shame because I heard the OST for that student's lobby or to live 2D, and I'm just like, I want it badly, but I digress. Next time that event comes back, I will get my chance because JP has shown that they have their reruns, so I'm not gonna have to wait forever on that. However, oh, I did not think I'd be doing that right now. I guess I should do that then. 17%. So you only lost 2% HP since I last shared. Well, since I actually have a run here, I might as well use this. But this does not feel particularly good, I'm not gonna lie. There's 48 billion HP left. Something like that. I think. Anyways, that global HP. I hope that getting it down to 10% is enough, because like I feel like we're not gonna actually deplete that bar in time. We let the devs have some kind of interventions, please. I don't know. I'm kind of hoping, because like, bruh, like what are we doing? I feel worse for like, I think it was NA. I still can't believe it's even an NA. What is that about? I heard putting Mika back here. She doesn't get hit as often. So I'll probably try that again. I used to put her back here, but we'll try it. Okay. Yeah, it's funny. Every time I hit a theme, I'm always like, "Oh right." I keep forgetting. She has like some kind of like weird theme that kind of reminds me of Elder Ring for some reason. It's a very interesting thing that she has. Didn't I do these earlier? Or am I tripping? I guess this was before reset, wasn't it? So I've already fought her twice today. Feels kind of weird to say that though. Do this. I do kind of like this formation more because I can like put my placements around everyone easier. Place it right when she's about to do her abilities so that she gets hit by the beam from her. Damn. Yeah, I do like this formation more. They're making the back means it's easier to position away, so I really like it. Hold up. Should I do that? I'm gonna have to use one of these. Boss is like really easy. It's kind of fun in a way. I wonder how much harder the boss would have been if I decided to not go as far as I did on the first one. I knew I need to at least do UA40 though, so coming to that definitely makes me feel grateful. Didn't think I'd be doing this on stream again. That means I fought her 3 times today. Even though technically I could say not today, but you know. And I get him Trinity. Valkyrie. That's kind of convenient. I do need a lot of those. I barely have synths that want that purple resource. This is great. Yarn. Mechanism. Yeah, the pages with the book. Trigger reports. This is definitely nice. Maybe I should try to see if I can raise someone else. Until next patch starts, I'll keep buying the enhancement stones out of the shop. I'll probably stop doing that soon just because I don't want to keep running through my credits like that. Gosh, man. It's only about 2% HP since the last time I streamed. I hope that when she goes down to 10%, that's enough, man. I swear to God, if we have to go to 0, we're not even gonna defeat her in time. Maybe the devs will just force to play her HP at the final day. Maybe that's what happens. If that happens, I guess I'll update on that. But as usual, I make a post about this global wide world HP, or sort of wide HP is what it is, but yeah.
緊急事態であっても、アスマトキのお店は営業しています。
Oh. That intentional. I'm gonna double check that. Okay, I'll drag it then. I've never had to do that before. What happened? It's weird. Definitely not a mouse problem because it was literally working earlier today, so that's very strange. Yeah, it's not working at all. Makes me want to check something, but do I want to do that on stream? It feels like a waste of time. I can most definitely do another shit from 80 to 90 as well. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Now that is tempting. How about using a... I could commit somewhere. Even though I don't really need to bring it at 90 right now, but I do need to consider that. It's obviously a lot of sense I need to bring it 90 though. So it's like kind of rough the more I think about it, but I'm trying to just like stay within the bounds of saving enough for another student that I know I'm about to pull for soon. So I can't go from the ones down here for the striker or the special slots. Even though this is something I need to do as well. Settings seem to be just a bit too low, but I can like adjust it. Type of slot. Yori, Miyako, Chisei, that's not a bunny, Shoko cycling. You know, I don't have to do this right now if I don't want to. Part of me kind of wants to try to level one more shit to 90 while I'm here. Could probably be the last one I do. Even though I have tomorrow to think about, but... I already raised 2 things to 90. I kind of want to wait on Miyako, even though I want to use her. Japan, white art dress, Koharu. Level 1s will have to be another time. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I wonder if I should do Izuna. It is making me reconsider, actually. But like, Yoi's like right there too. Then there's also this one. There's a lot of these ones I want to raise. Guaranteed to be helpful through something. Maybe I should do another explosive student. Yuri, Miyako, Nanami, just Mari, Shino. A lot to think about there. Because of the boss that's coming up, it really is making me reconsider Asuna as well. Asuna Bunny is gonna be good for the raid that is coming up, so I might just do that. I know I need to raise Kisaki, but that's gonna be down the line. Sunsu, I'm going to be down the line. I have to come back to that one later. A lot of people kept saying that this suit is really good, which is interesting to find out about. But I see this number is like really big, so that's probably why. Yeah, I'm definitely have to consider this one. You know what? Maybe I will do Mitsuki. Even though maybe it's like it's between that or this, which I probably should do it in the cater of this coming up. So maybe I'll do this. I'll do this, even though she isn't like well built. I haven't worked on the student in a while because I've been saving for Fest, so I haven't like spent on her, but she was a student I had planned to actually spend more on. So did that. No, that's not keeping up. I'm fine with this. Just that I have to raise too. I haven't worked on these other mystics in a while because my mystic students just haven't been ones I've been working on. I did say I eventually do it though. So I have to wait a little bit before I do, but she's one I'm gonna need for the set fight, so I probably should do it. So I'll probably end up doing that. If only our Casa for I ended up liking her a lot more. Oh wow, I was really unsure if I wanted to do that. I feel like I could get another student to 90 and still have enough for Yuzu Orange. But for what it's worth, this is the last time I'll be doing for the weekend, at the very least. It just kind of sucks that the save I planned to do yesterday ended up being today, which was when I did Blue Archive earlier. As for Genshin, I know I'll do a stream Monday, just because of what I've done today. As for any other time, I'm actually unsure how I want to treat that. All I know is that I'm probably not going to stream after that until the next patch for Genshin. As next week, I will also still be able to do like Blue Archive stuff, because it's probably going to be mostly that next week. Then the week after is going to be mostly a focus on Genshin interchangeably, but I'm sure I'm going to have a lot going on with Blue Archive around that time as well. So, which comes first? I'll probably focus on. Probably to take my time with the exploration this time around though. We'll just have to see. Despite this being Genshin Impact stream, I'm just gonna end it on this screen of Blue Archive. I may not do this all the time, but I'm gonna do this for a little bit. So, how long has this stream been going on for? 3 hours, 46 minutes. Oof. Okay. This is a long stream. The other story quests are pretty not what I expected, but still, I kinda enjoyed it in its own way. Very, lower heavy than I expected. I just honestly thought I was gonna go into it and not expect much. But, again, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Note the like button, subscribe if you haven't to the channel. I hope you have a good rest of your weekend. And, yeah. I'll see you guys when I see you guys. At the very least, next stream will be Monday for more than one stream. But, that will probably be talked about in the community post. Well, until next time, I'll catch you guys next time.